Unmute myself on YouTube. Morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Looks like kind of a crazy week last week. Let's actually start with a little recap into what happened last week. We'll look at cues for this. So another big gap down day. So puts are printing. It looks like we talked about the monthly chart on, actually, I think it was SPY. And I was talking about where liquidity was being drawn from and where we're going. And I said as soon as this kind of gave out here, 575, it's bear season. And I still stand by that. Monthly chart looking real disgusting. Weekly chart's already a 3-2 down. We're looking for 538s, 540s, that area. If that gives out, we're going for 510s, kind of just stair stepping down. This is a product of, we kind of just, excuse me, turn off my magnet here. So we kind of just went like this, right? Let me actually, I change this. Oh, up here. Make it a little easier to see. So we kind of just went up, 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 up. Almost no red bars here. We have this one. And then we start losing traction. We get a little tiny retrace. Like I said last week, this is not a very good retrace. This isn't even to the 382 on retracements. And so, this whole trend really, back here, if we want to start it from a little bit more of a macro perspective, this is kind of the golden pocket. We retraced a little bit to the 382, but that wasn't actually a retrace to the 382. That was not even the 382, this guy here. So I would expect us to see 510s again. And then ultimately the golden pocket. And then everything past that's fundamental, I think. So not really a technical prediction there at that point. Let's take a look through swings. By the way, this right here is why we wait till, as straters, wait till at least a little bit of momentum to prove that we are stopped out. Look at this wick here. Wicked under, 3 bar. Now we're 3-2. Now, that's not to say that everybody should be holding their stop losses way past where they thought, it should be, but it is to say that we want to be shown that we're invalidated and we are not liquidity that's being taken out. Okay. So Bristol Myers looks good. Oxy's coming back down. That's already been a big trim, though. PCG's kind of flat. Bank of America stopped break even. KMI looks decent. PG, I'm in puts, so that's obviously going the other way. Let's look through. Actually, let's finish up here. So from a daily perspective, like I said, as long as today is red, so down here in the bottom right, well, my face, oh no, you guys on YouTube can see it. So this full time from continuity is just telling me what candle color each candle is. So it's red. It's red. It's red. Hourly's red. So literally every single strat signal should be taken to the downside. I'm getting texted, but it's not coming through here. So let me change that. Wait, Jason, are you in here? It says you're in a stage. Oh yeah, you are. I was gonna say, I'd feel betrayed if you were in a stage and it wasn't mine. Not really, but kind of. Um, yeah, Jason, I'm still waiting for them, dude. They texted me and they said they were gonna release the evals this week or something. I'm like, whatever, guys. Let's just be about it. Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. Be about it. So yeah, from options perspective, I'm willing to take longs for a gap fill. If we can't get under this orb for futures, probably the same. For strat swings, for really any swings, which I use strat primarily, absolutely no longs right now. Says I can't talk. Oh yeah, you just have to request, Jason. We use stages in here, I think, to promote the lessening of hot mics. So yeah, you just request and then I accept you, and then you talk. Hey, dude.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a little different than the old server, but
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that on their Instagram and I thought, wow, that's going to be great when they come out with the instant funding for options. That'll be unique.
Just depends on the cost. Like if it's going to be
Yeah,
$500 and your trailing drawdown's 1,000, then like you might as well fund yourself with $1,000 or a $500 account.
yeah, yeah.
But I agree, it is going to be sweet. It's just like they told me 3 weeks ago they were working on it, and then now it's like, okay, guys.
That's what they told me. I think it's like I wrote a mythical creature. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I'm going to sign in and see. Yeah, you can't even check out for it on their website.
It sounds like their PR is not talking to their developers
Yeah.
very well.
They just have launch dates and they're like, well, I'm going to send them a
Exactly.
DM or something. Yeah, I don't know what this means, but they're pricing $14.99 for a 37.50 max drawdown.
Where are you seeing that at?
It's in the second slide on that thing on their
Oh,
Instagram.
okay. Does everybody know what we're talking about here in the room?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're talking about a options prop firm. That's like the only one out there. It's called Trade Funder, and
Well, yeah, the only
they
good
had
one.
options. Yeah, exactly. They had options, and then they stopped the program like 6 months ago. And they keep telling us they're going to come back with a better one, and we keep waiting. Let's say that. So
Yeah, as soon as there's something concrete for me to share, I'll share it. But right now, it's like I feel like they're like 3 weeks behind when they told me it should be live, which is fine. I'd rather wait for a good product. I just also would rather have it.
indeed, and of course, the platform they use will be big too if it'll be easy to use.
Right.
They won't be using Ninja or
Yeah, I
anybody
think
like
they're
that.
using DX feed.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it'll be good when it's out. It's just needs to come out.
I'll be real interested to see what kind of fills you get on options through a prop firm.
Yeah, I
Just
assume it's simulated, so it's got to be probably better than market, but pretty darn close, I would think.
one would hope.
Okay. Looks like we kind of want to get out of here. I'm not going to be taking any longs until at least the hour flips, but certainly leaning a little more bullish than bearish right now, just because we are reclaiming this open range on every piece of the Mag 7. Do Let me look at news this week. I didn't do that yet. We have got Jolts tomorrow, 10 a.m. So, reminder to myself. If I forget, please remind me. We have ADP non-farm. We have OPEC this week, which I believe is oil. Yeah. So that's just all day Thursday. And then we have NFP Friday. We have PMI Thursday as well. All right, I am willing to take a 222 on the 5 minute here. It will be a little bit riskier with the day still being red, but we'll see. New hour here in 2 minutes. We'll see if this goes 2-2 hammer down. That would be even better because then I'd have daily continuity. Gonna put a sell stop here. 68.50 stops would be about 670 points. All right, canceling that sell stop. Went 2 up on this candle. Could just take CL, honestly. See how high it can go here. 70.14. That'd be about 40 points. I'm actually going to take that. 70.51 fill, 51 ticks to be precise. See how long. I think I could move this up. If this is the new hourly candle, I could move it up till it's red. Which would only be like 14 points. But I'm waiting. SPY about to break orb. Forgot to update my Bank of America. Let me do that. Okay. All right, looks like nothing's happening here. SPY and NQ. I'd probably wait and see some sort of SMT divergence. See if and probably if it's going to be short, I'm looking to play ES. If it's long, I'm looking to play NQ. CL back to break even. If this goes outside 3-2 up, I'd be tempted to take another double my position, essentially bring my stop loss up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Stop loss up to 70.33, average 70.53. Here, I'll throw it on here for the visuals. Essentially, what I'm looking at here is if it goes below that previous 3 bar, then the full time frame continuity is going to be invalid anyway. So I might as well lose a full 1R instead of waiting for it to go way against me and then losing 1R. So this tightens up my stop loss and brings my risk a little bit more 1-to-1, I think. So that's the train of thought. As Stratter is something I'm working on getting comfortable with, is adding to winners, so that those, obviously you don't want to add, but adding to winners so that when you catch a winner, you're really gonna get a big winner P&L wise, versus, like if I get a winner and something like NVIDIA, if this triggered 2-2 rev and I add here, I'm probably only up like 40-50%, but I'm 4 times my position. So something I'm working on. Order management is something I don't know if you'll ever really perfect. I think I have a good grasp on it as is, but obviously I'm always down to learn how to make more money, and order management is a great way to do that. What was the update on PG swings? Stop loss 171 point. Why is it an arrow? Gee whiz. 171.09. I could do prior week high, like if we get back over that, but honestly, it's not saving all that much. These are down 25%, I believe. Bristol Myers back to almost break even. Bank of America out. Oxy pretty flat. PCG probably should just cut. That's just not going anywhere fast. It's literally been in this, what is this? 63-cent zone for 12 candles. Get back over here. Nada. Nada dang. Taking a little bit half arch on CL, and I'm going to bring stops up to prior 5-minute low. Just under break even. Actually, I'm going to bring it up to break even. Just in case this does want to fully reverse. So trims here 10. Next trim 70.73. And then I'm looking for shorts. See y'all getting close to TP here. Like within a tick. Come on. Stop messing around.
But stop it.
Stop messing around. Go fill me up there. I think I'm going to take some puts before I take options short, or sorry, future shorts. We'll see. I might take a 20-point ES short. See what this looks like. Get down to my favorite time frame for options. Not because I'm taking 30-second strat signals, but just a little bit more price action to look at. All right, taking the 547 SPY puts 1.15. Can you do SMCI before paper comes? Before paper comes. I can do that. Let me get this SPY alert out. Are you asking me to do it before he comes because you disagree with his sentiment or it doesn't align with yours? Short. I don't have any. He doesn't like it. I don't have any sentiments. Gotcha. I was just teasing you. Yeah, short for me. I don't know. It's kind of stuck in the middle, right? Like right now, SMCI is doing this higher high, higher low, higher high. So far, a higher low. So will we see a higher high? I don't know. You want to know what I don't like? These two upper wicks. Those are disgusting. Those are telling me that they're just trying to find more buyers or suckers or whatever. Like, it's not really, it's not a good look over there for SMCI longs, I don't think. Especially daily broke this little break of structure here. Monthly's red. Quarter and year are almost red. So I don't know. I'd really, I don't like it either, but I wouldn't be looking long. I would rather wait for a short than go long here, if that makes sense. That's where I'm at there. Oh, CL should have hit. Yep, CL 20 points, 1R. Hit. Boom. Shakalaka. All right, bye. Enough of your little shenanigans here. It's time for you to go to the short side. I'm quickly becoming less and less interested in this SPY trade. It's got to start moving. It's boring me. Boring trading is good trading unless it's sideways. Just watching still. Nothing to do on my end. Still leaning short, but it's like a slight lean. I almost got out of those SPY puts at minus 6%. Now they're 20% down. But this is where I would be buying puts anyway, right in this fair value gap on ES. Just not convinced this is a short. Amazon looking short for the day, though, at its low of day. If this breaks down lower, I'd be looking at some Amazon puts. All right, now looking. Holy SPY. Yikes, that shot up in 2 minutes. See what it does here. If NQ goes to make higher highs, then I'm out. It's down 45%, which is normal, or not normal, higher than normal for a day trade for me. But that really shot up in 2 or 3 minutes here. This candle specifically. Excuse me. CL getting pretty close to 2R here. I have my limit sell out there on CL. Might catch a DCA here on SPY if I get a short signal. All right. Stops up to this high here, previous high. Kind of flat across the board. Microsoft at its low opening range. Meta right in the middle. Nvidia, Amazon at the lows. Q's in the middle. SPY above. Apple above. Tesla in the middle. Pretty much an expected Monday. Oh, CL hit 2R. Nice. At least something's going with me. Nice. Inside bar still on SPY. Hours green. Day, week, months red. All right, hitting the average here on SPY. 0.92 average. Yeah, this double top on NQ really makes me think that this wants to go further down. 1045. Just got to play the chart here on SPY. It's close to stopping out. Cons are at 5.8 right now. CL still chugging along. Sorry, YouTube, just getting caught up. Billionaire Mindset, are you talking? Because if not, I can't hear you. I am. My mic meter is moving, so I think you should hear me. Good morning, Deontay. Just got here. How's your P&L looking for day trades? Up in CL, down in SPY, just average down in SPY. CL just hit 2R, so 200% of my risk. And kind of just floating right around 250% of risk. SPY curling back down. I think if this gives out at 55.70, those will be in profit. I'll take off DCAs at 10-15% and then let the rest ride. Here we go, SPY. Once SPY gets back to close-ish to breaky, I mean, it's still 20 cents away, but somewhere where I can manage it remote. I'll just end it in the for the morning sesh here. Kind of a flat morning, which is fine. Totally fine. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm definitely not going to let this thing just run sideways for forever. So I'll probably give it until I'll hop off here at 11 and then give it until probably 11:15, 11:30, then time stop it. Yeah, CL's still going. I'll probably trail. Actually, I'll do that now. Trailing up to plus 12. Or that's not right. Plus 13. 70.65. I think my average changed probably because of it filled like 3/4 of the order at 53 and then 1/4 at 54 or something. So I will update this. CL stop moved up to 70.65. Boom. If this goes 2 up on SPY, I'll just cut it. Yeah, my gut tells me that full time frame continuity is going to drag this thing down, but there is, of course, the chance that we go for a gap fill, which would take us all the way up to 56.12. And on SPY, that would be, let's see here. Where's prior day low? Yeah, way up here. 555. So I'll keep a close eye on it. CL is obviously running rampant. It's free. New hourly candle coming in. So if that flips green, I'll get stopped out on SPY. Then CL will be all that I'm in. Any last minute ticker requests for the week? We didn't look at any swing setups. I'll either do that this evening or we'll do it tomorrow morning. Just totally slipped my mind. Looking at PLTR, seems like gap fill on the upside. Curious, your take on the daily seems to be holding up a little bit better with some news, some names. Yeah, I'd look for a gap fill, and then honestly, I'd probably be to fail 2 up, 2 down, but I would be leaning long right now until the weekly turns red. So like you could go long. This obviously is not financial advice, but you could go long with a stop loss at current day low. So like as soon as this hits 78, 75, I'd be looking to get out. But that would be like a low risk, high reward trade, because if the month turns green, that'd be at 89. That'd be the only thing I'd be looking at there. So that would be your case for the longs, and then of course the shorts would be the opposite. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. I'm going to keep a close eye on SPY just to see if this 5-minute is just liquidity or if it is actually going higher. But I'll see you all here tomorrow. I have class Wednesday this week, so I won't be here that day, but the rest of my schedule is normal, so tomorrow and Thursday. Alrighty, pretty light day today. We'll look at swings tomorrow. Hopefully get a little better day trading price action. I mean, I guess the 1 minute's not. If you caught this move up, you'd be counter trend number 1. But if you caught this move up, it was decent. CL was the trade of the day for me, but back at it tomorrow. Alrighty, love y'all. Trade safe. See ya.